On this week's episode, we welcome newly married man, and he earned his PGA Tour card this year, Taylor Dickson.
He hates running, and somehow unathletic is a compliment to him.
Knows the menu at Jersey Mike's like nobody I know.
Number 8? Is that what he orders?
7.
7, 8? I don't know. Welcome to Rough Fairways. Taylor,
What's up, boys?
what's cracking?
How are y'all doing?
Great. How are you?
What's up, Chris?
Let's just all do this.
Screenshot.
Do I need headphones for this?
Like you just got
No.
punched or something. Did you just go to the dentist or something?
Me? No.
You're good to go.
Yeah. Do I need headphones for this or what?
No.
I'm just chilling.
No, you're good. Are you on your phone or iPad, whatever?
Yeah, I'm on a computer, just
Yeah.
chilling.
Okay. This is
How
your
are you?
first
Fine.
podcast.
Yes, first one.
No way.
And it shows.
Yes.
No, stop.
Well, I mean, I see Chris
his
drinking
last.
a beer. I might, all right. I mean, I could be down for that.
Oh, for sure. No, like this
Go
is
get
all,
a beer
all
if you want.
encouraged. If you need to go to the
Yeah.
if you need to go get a beer, whiskey, something.
I
Private
might
Fox
go drink a
somewhere.
beer. Oh, double Corona.
What's your drink of choice?
Triple.
Oh, me? Oh, usually just Jack and Coke guy, but been on the vodka here lately. It's been kind of nice.
Okay.
Vodka.
Vodka.
Vodka. Did you have an open bar at your wedding?
I did. I
Atta
sure
boy.
did. I even took advantage of it.
Good for you.
Well, we'll use this podcast as an opportunity to pick you up a spirits sponsor.
Yeah.
There it is. See. Did you have your tie or your bow tie tied around your head by the end of the night?
I did not have that happen,
Okay.
unfortunately. I should have.
Okay.
I should have.
Well, let's get you the full on introduction here, Taylor. He's Taylor Dickson. He just got his newly minted PGA Tour card. You turned pro back in 2015, played out at
Yep.
Winthrop University. Go Eagles.
Right. Let's
And he
go.
joins us on Rough Fairways.
Absolutely.
Very first
That's
podcast.
awesome.
Yes.
I didn't know you went to Winthrop.
Yeah, down in Rock Hill.
How about that? You must have been torn this. Oh, we played Wofford last week. Sorry.
Yeah, we played Walford, but even
I
if we
always
played
get-
Winthrop, I'd still cheer for the Gamecocks.
Loud and proud
Right?
I wore my Georgia hoodie last week, and Chris gave me a whole bunch of crap for it. So
You guys have been on a good run.
we have been, yeah, a couple
Nice
back to backs,
run.
and I don't know if they got it this year. Beck looks a little iffy, but we'll see.
A little suspect. It's all right though.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, so newly minted PGA Tour member. How does that sound? Has it sunk in yet?
A little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll sink in a lot when we get to Sony and it becomes real, I think.
Yeah.
They'll be here before you know it.
No, I know. Booking travel and stuff for it the last couple of days. So it's starting to feel pretty real. But I'm excited for it to get here. I mean, we've already had about a month, almost getting close to 2 months off season. I'm ready to play golf.
Did you play anything in the off season?
No, I have not played. I played a pro member over in Pinehurst. And I've got another one coming up in Cabo, and then one more to round out down in Sea Island, Gator Bowl. Middle of December.
Awesome.
So
Is it
no
gonna
mini
be
tours or anything yet, but
You think it's going to be a new kind of nerves for you?
I hope not, but I think there will be for sure. It's just a different animal. I got a taste of it earlier this year. Was lucky enough to get an invite to the Myrtle Beach tournament, and it was awesome. Just the difference I thought was just more people around, bigger stands. Just more going on, which I kind of liked. I thought it might make me a little bit more nervous, but I think it kind of amped me up a little bit. So it's kind of nice.
Get a little bit of a feeling like you belong there.
Right. Made the cut. Had an awesome up and down to make the cut on the 36th hole. So that was fun. Made like a 5.5 footer probably to make the cut. And I mean, I was pretty nervous over that putt. I don't really know why, but it's just to make a cut. Those are never nerve wracking, are they, Chris?
Would say, did you know you needed that to make the cut?
We made the cut. We played Saturday, Sunday, first PGA Tour event ever. So I mean, it was a success.
Did you know you needed that putt to make the cut?
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was leaderboard watching for sure. Then I leaked the 6-iron in the right bunker, and I was like, yeah, we're going to make it real hard on ourselves. Why not?
Expect nothing less from you, Taylor.
Right.
Are you a
We
leaderboard
gotta
watcher
make it
throughout the
hard.
tournament? You typically watch leaderboards throughout tournament starting
I
Thursday.
do. Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
turn these up. There we go. Yeah, I do. I like watching leaderboards. I like knowing where I'm at, what I need to do. Sometimes on Sunday, I don't peek at them as much till probably the back nine because it's like, just got to stick to the game plan for the front nine, but definitely on Fridays, Saturdays. Yeah. But I mean, I'm still looking on Sundays, but I'm not hawking them down as much as I usually am because at that point, it's like, let's go play and see what happens.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, killer year for you this year. 23 events played, 2 wins, 5 top 10s. What went right this year?
Didn't miss a lot of cuts, so I got to play the weekend, which always helps. But no, honestly, I kind of got back to the way I play a little bit, which is super aggressive, I would say. Sometimes last year I felt like I got not complacent, but was hitting it to the fat side of the greens and just getting birdie looks when on Corn Ferry, just getting birdie looks is not enough because those guys are making birdies all over the place. So this year we were more aggressive, which we got bit a few times on the weekend, but on the other side, we got to win twice. So, a little bit of push pull, but some of those weekends where we were super aggressive that didn't go our way were not fun. A few 60th place finishes. I don't know if you got it pulled up right there, but we had a few weekends where we were dew sweeping on Sunday morning, which is not fun.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
But we got rewarded twice. So, and I think I made, God, it must have been 5, 6 cuts just on the number. So I mean, just scrapping around and making the cut on the number is huge. Some people don't think it is. They'll be like, I mean, it's just one missed cut, whatever. It's no, when you miss a cut, that kind of leaks into everything else. Like you've known you missed a cut. If you just keep making cuts, I mean, you just build your confidence. Playing the weekend is the best thing ever. Get paid. It's great.
We play on the weekends, but we have to pay for that.
So.
Walk us through the playoff win.
In Chile.
Yep.
Man, super nervous. So I was 5th group from the final group, shot like 6 under. So didn't even think I was going to be in a playoff until, I got done. And then they were like, yeah, you're tied for the lead. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. But Trey comes down, didn't birdie 18. I thought he would. But so we go to the playoff and we both get up there. And I mean, we were both nervous. I know I was super nervous. He's a lefty, I'm a righty. We just hit 2 hooks they were at the same time. They would just veered off from each other, looking like fighter jets. But so I go down and I'm able to lay mine up from the left rough. And I look over and he's called an official over and I'm over looking at my caddy. I'm just like, what's going on over there? He's like, no clue. I'm like, okay. So next thing I know, I see him taking a drop and I'm like, oh boy. So there's an official in the fairway asking what happened. He had to take an unplayable. So he takes his unplayable, chips it out. And we both got wedges in for my 3rd, his 4th. And I hit what could have been the worst wedge shot of the year, honestly, because I was probably so nervous. Chris, you would know. I mean, just 18 Chile, 110 yards out. Green. The pin is in the front middle. Just licking your chops. And I put it in the front left bunker. It's like, oh, that was awful. Then he hits it up there about 20 feet, I think I remember. And from the bunker, I hit it about 4 or 5 feet. he missed, and I hit my putt. I don't even really remember feeling it come off the putter face. I mean, I hit it and it went in, and then I kind of blacked out. I heard everybody go nuts, and I knew it was over after that. And next thing I know, I look up and my buddy Thomas Walsh and Nate are just literally have champagne this far from my face, just yeah, just letting it go. And I'm like, oh man, this is actually happening.
And then you didn't miss a cut until July, so all summer that kind of just catapulted you into like, like a new feeling. Yeah.
Yes. It gave me a lot of confidence. I mean, I knew I could win from last year in Matita Conch, had an incredible third round and had a chance to win on Sunday, but Chan Kim, I think he birdied like probably five of the last six, beat me by two. And I was like, well, I mean, that's just golf, but it showed me that I could win, but you got to play them all. You got to play all 72. Everybody does. And he went and took the tournament. So really not a lot I could be mad about, but more just upset because that was my best chance to win, and I really wanted to win. I didn't think I would win that quickly after, because even the start of the season, the first, four events, I think I had like top 50 was my best finish. So, I mean, like, I was making cuts, playing good golf, but then that week I put it all together. I putted unbelievable. Just felt like I was making putts from everywhere. And most pro golfers, if they start putting unbelievable and they're hitting it half decent, they're going to be hard to beat. And luckily it was my week, which was a lot of fun.
You didn't get into golf, like you didn't take it serious until like 2015, right? Or I'm sorry, and like when you were 15 years old. That's
right. Yeah. Yeah. So probably, I mean, like seventh and eighth grade, I played the middle school team, and I mean, knew I was decent, and then got to high school and was kind of looking around. I was like, man, pretty good. So then went to school with Harold Varner, and he was telling me he's on the Corn Ferry, and he's like, dude, you're good enough. I was like, all right, we'll keep going. And then yeah, right after high school, took an offer at Winthrop, like one of two offers, and now we're sitting here, which is kind of crazy.
was it kind of Harold's words that kind of pushed you into like, oh, maybe I am good enough? Like
100%.
what was
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all the time. Every time we would play golf or whatever, he would talk about being on tour. He's like, when you get here, it was never an if you get here. It was always when you get here, this is how it'll go and stuff like that. And kind of him being that positive towards me and like reinforcing that like you are good enough. Just believe in yourself that you are that good. And no, it was huge. So and then it actually turned into we are here. And then
Yeah.
I won on the Corn Ferry Tour, which he didn't do. So I love to rub that in his face a little bit.
There you go.
It's always fun. It's always fun. But no, he was awesome. Wouldn't be there without him.
Now, do you have anybody that's kind of like coming after you that you're doing the same thing to them, giving them the Harold Varner, telling them they're good, tell them you'll see them when they get there?
Honestly, anybody who wants to ask me for help, I'll help. I'm not shy about it. I mean, Chris, just call me dog. Oh, but I mean, there's a few players, but I just tell them the same thing. It's golf. Like no matter how good or bad it goes, you're gonna play again tomorrow. You're gonna play again the week after. So don't sweat it. Just go play. And I even have to take that advice myself sometimes because everybody knows this game it'll eat you up if you let it.
Yeah.
It can be all consuming
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
on both sides.
Wait,
Positive
what
and
does Chris
negative.
need help with, Taylor?
I don't know if he needs help with his golf game. I assume that's what he's talking about.
Is that why you were raising your hand, Chris?
Yes, I've played with TD once. He was kind enough to have me. He brought the standards down at his home club and let me come and play there.
Okay, Taylor, are you a big fan of pro-ams?
Yeah, I like them. They're good.
Okay.
I love the 9 and 9. The 18 holes were just long days, but I mean that's part of it. But I think the 9 and 9 is good for both sides. Like, you get two pros, and we get to play 9 holes, which makes our day a little easier. And it's nice, the day before the tournament, you don't have to play 18 holes. So essentially, you'd be playing 90 holes every week. it's kind of nice to have a little break on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Chris, is that your background?
Is there noise in the background?
Sounds like a TV.
No. It might be them upstairs talking. I'll go to another room.
you got a really good mic then.
Yeah, fantastic, Mike.
Mike.
Mine.
I mean, Chris
So what-
is Chris is kind of a rookie, but
So
go
Taylor, what
ahead,
other
Mike.
sports were you into when you were a kid, or were you just kind of golf the whole time? I know you didn't take it seriously until later, but
No, I played, soccer, baseball, never did football, basketball. I was big into soccer for a while, and then I found golf, and golf cart came around, started getting a little bit bigger, and I didn't really like other sports because you had to run and do all that
Right.
stuff. So I
It's
was
the
like,
worst.
yeah, I was like, no, I'm gonna stick to golf. We just walk around, hit a golf ball, and then walk right over to it again. So
right.
it's easy for me. But no, I played baseball, soccer, basketball, all that growing up, and then I broke both wrists in. Let's see, I broke my left wrist in 8th grade, and then my right wrist in 9th grade playing rec league basketball with my friends. That was supposed to be fun. Ended up with 2 broken wrists. I was like, yeah, we're gonna stick to golf. We're done
Less
with all
fun.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No family members play golf. Are you the only one? Brothers, sisters?
Brothers play. They're not great. My middle brother is just getting into it. My oldest brother he's probably, oh, if he sees this, I might be wrong, but who knows? Yeah, I think he's a 10 or 11. Maybe he's a little bit better than that now. He's getting better though. He's a baseball player. I mean, we just sit there and watch it go right. That's all we do.
Yeah.
Do you give him all 10 pops per round?
Oh yeah, maybe more.
He needs it.
Yeah, he gets in the sand and it's game over. I've been trying to help him. Just we're getting there. But and then no, my dad plays once a year, maybe twice a year. When we were growing up, high school, at one point he was the highest handicap at our club and I was the lowest, which is kind of funny. Yeah, but no, he gets to play like twice a year. So he likes to just have fun with it. And he never picks up. You can't give the guy a gimme. I don't understand it. He will literally sit there and putt till the ball goes in, no matter what.
No matter what.
No, I try to give him gimmies and he just won't do it. I'm like, dude, I don't get it, but whatever. Hey, he's a big fan of the back down and out method. So
Did you have your aha moment when you're like, yeah, I'm actually really good at this game?
probably when I would say when I got through Q school, because that's probably the hardest thing to do in golf, in one of my opinions. I mean, just like the guys getting ready for second stage is the most brutal golf tournament there is, like hands down. The nerves at second stage are just different from any other, because I mean that's your whole year for next year, even just to get status. And just having status is huge, because even if you get through second, you get status. So you don't play good at finals. If you Monday in early and you play good, you can jump right back up. But second stage is just a different animal. Chris knows. I mean, all caddies know. It's just players don't like it. I mean, it's the first time in 10 years I won't have to go to Q school, which I'm just pumped about. But no, getting through Q school, because I tried 5 times. Got through on my 5th try in 2019, which didn't make it then. The next year would have been COVID. Don't know if I would have kept going, because we didn't have Q school. Everybody kept their status.
Wow.
So yeah, like it's crazy. It's crazy how timing works.
Right. So you were so for what I'm hearing, you were kind of close to maybe saying, I don't know if this is for me, or I mean, I think
Yeah. I mean, I would say close as in, I gave it 5 years, which my swing coach told my parents. They were like, give him 5 years. Like that's a good enough try. Like you'll find out if he can do it or not. And then the 5th year I get through, which is 2019, and then I mean I've made like every cut on the mini tour, G Pro that I played, and I think I actually made money on it on a mini tour, which was awesome for the year. But no, I would have really really tried to do a 6th year, but then obviously COVID happened and no Q school would have been just gutting, honestly. Because I mean, that's the whole, like, if you don't get through second, that's your whole year. Next year's Q school. So no, it was huge. But no, getting through Q school, because that's one of the toughest things to do.
Q schools are just brutal. I mean, they
Dude,
are brutal.
just brutal. But I mean, I saw the scores from Savannah and they're playing our tournament course. Those guys were going low.
I was there.
How was it? Like,
It they, it wasn't the same course. It was soft.
okay.
It was soft. It was overseed.
Yeah.
18 played up 2 days. 2 played up 1 day.
What's it like playing 18 without a backboard, though?
Uh, you don't realize how much room is back there.
I mean, I
There's
bet
like there's 2 clubs back there. Like you could land it back edge and you could land it 10 past back edge and be fine.
really.
Yeah. I walked back there the day I got there. It's the first time I've been there without any bleachers, and I was like, holy moly.
Right. There's a lot of room. I mean,
There's so much room.
I'm always looking at Lee in the fairway. I'm like, dude, let's just take the extra club and hammer it. Just use the backboard. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, why not?
There's
That's
no
always
sense in
my plan on that hole. I'm not coming up short. I know that.
there's no sense in being short. We had that conversation
short
with
water.
him.
No.
Yeah, so there's hazard short, kind of like 80% of the
right.
green.
Yeah.
And then there's some bunkers that are right, and there's a little bit of short porch right too. But it's a daunting shot, because if you hit a good drive and the tees are back, you're going to have somewhere in that 260 to 240 range, depending on how far you hit it.
Mhm.
And the wind can get a little squirrely there because there's some high trees, and it can't really kind of got to trust the wind. It blows pretty hard there. It's a really, really tough second shot.
Yeah. That's why you
If
just
you
bank
go,
off the backboard.
yeah, I was totally surprised how much room is back there.
Oh,
In fact, well, not Sunday, but on Friday, I told my guy, I said, just take whatever club lands on the back of the green. Like, we talked through it, and I was like, just try to hit it over and we'll be fine.
yeah.
And he wound up like 12 feet.
It's a good shot. That's a good
Yeah.
shot.
It was
Taylor,
good.
talk about your caddy player relationship.
Oh, dude, Tater, he's the man.
Well, I know the story's going to be good if it starts with Tater.
Tater Looper, man, he's the best. I mean, I could tell you a bunch of stories. I don't even know if we have time for them all, but
We got time
no.
for a couple.
He
Lay a
is-
couple good ones on us.
Oh gosh, where do I start? The funniest one actually just happened in it just happened in Columbus. We pumped one pretty far right on 14, I think it's right after the par 3. Yeah, so we pump it right and we're in the trees, and he walks over to the ball and he's standing there and he's looking over towards the fairway like punch out. And I walk up there and I'm like, kind of look up and I see this, 4-foot hole in just the middle of the trees. And I just start looking up there and he just looks at me. He goes, don't even look. Don't even look there. I was like, I'm not looking anywhere else. Like, what are you talking about? It's a perfect, like, just hood 7-iron a little bit. It'll go right through that. And he's like, no. No. And I looked at him. I said, yeah, give me the 7-iron, get out of the way. And he just shakes his head. He's like, damn it. Here we go. And he just stands off to the side. I did nick the tree a little bit, but it got through. But he was not thrilled with that. That was the second time we tried to hit it through a gap in the trees that day. We did it on 4 earlier that day from the left trees, and I hit like 8 feet for eagle. So I think I had a little bit of stock built up to where he would let me try it again. But no, I mean, he's the most positive person ever, as Chris knows, but he gets so nervous on the golf course. I love it. Like, when we were in contention in Wichita, I could see him moving around quicker. And I just looked at him one time like, hey, man, chill. We're good.
The
Like,
player's calming down the caddy.
right. I'm like, dude, like I can tell he's rushing. Like, I know he's getting nervous and
Like, I
stuff. And
need you, man. I need you.
he's rushing the number a little bit. And he's like, and he's like scribbles out. I'm like, hey man, take a second. I play so fast. Don't worry. We're not going to be on any clock. Like, just get the number. He's like, you want me to double check? I'm like, if you want to, yeah. If that just walk it all, like I can tell when he gets flustered. And I'm always like, hey man, chill. It's all good. We're just gonna play golf, see what happens. But no, I mean Tater's the man. If you just have to meet, did you meet him in Boise?
We didn't.
Right. Okay.
I
But I
mean,
mean,
maybe I did. Chris, was he with us? Because we were all watching. I mean, we
you
all
with
kept
Chris, there's a
shouting
good
like, "Play
chance.
Iris, play Iris."
No, I don't
During the
think he
show. I
came
don't know.
out.
Was he there, Taylor?
He may not have made that one.
He didn't come out to Google Dolls.
I think did he go to John Party that day? That was Thursday,
I
maybe.
think party canceled or something.
Did they? Okay. So I am wrong. Yeah.
I thought it was Daryl Hall that canceled.
It might
Somebody
have been
Yeah.
canceled. Who
Daryl.
Yeah,
knows?
yeah.
Daryl Hall had COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. But no, dude, my caddy, he's the man.
You guys been? How long have you guys been together?
I think this will be 3 years coming up, starting.
Good.
Yeah. I think we started at final stage of Q school, or right after final stage of Q school when it was in Savannah.
It's 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago when it was at Marshwood and the other one. And I think I just got done. I didn't know if I was going to have status, or I knew I had status, but I didn't know about starts because I finished like, I want to say that year I finished like 90th, maybe. All the years run together after COVID and the super season that we had. Like all the years are almost like running together. But I think I didn't have starts, and he was like, "Well, I want a caddy for you," and I was like, "Brother, I would love it, but I just don't know when we're going to get in. So you might want to, jump on a bag until I know." And then it worked out. I think I got in. It might have been the actual Savannah tournament that I think I first got into, or maybe one of the I don't know. It was the South America. It was down in Bogota that year. I made the cut on the number to keep starts after flying in from Saudi Arabia, which was another crazy story in itself.
I remember that week.
Yeah. I didn't get in Panama because I was 25 out. And then Harold was like, well, you want to go play in Saudi Arabia? That was at the tournament where it was an Asian tour event where he made like the 92-foot putt.
Yeah, remember that.
Yeah, he was going back to defend his title. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm 25 out of Panama. I'm not getting in. So, and then at that point, I was well out of Bogota. So I was like, I don't really have to worry about that either when I get home. Like, I'm not going to get in. And so I go play Saudi Arabia and I'm flying back and we're making a connector somewhere. But, and I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm 2 out of Bogota right now. I was like, what do I go down there? He's like, yeah, you have to. Like, it's our job is to go. Like, our job's to play golf. You have to be there just in case. So we get back, I think it's Monday morning, go home to Charlotte, literally just laundry, flip bag, back out that Tuesday morning, get down there, get in the tournament, birdie the last hole to make the cut on the number. I had B on the bag, Chris.
Yeah.
Bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, birdied the last hole, the short course to the back left flag out of the rough. Might have been almost a career-saving birdie because I don't know if I get many starts after Bogota without points that early. Finishing like 90th on the list. It would have been close.
Yeah, it would have been real close.
Yeah.
I remember B being really excited that you guys made the cut.
Yeah, he gets paid. He's pumped.
He was excited. Was that 21 or 22?
I want to say it might have been 22.
If it was 22. If it was 22, that's the year I got sick and left.
That might have been. Yeah.
Because,
Taylor, do you remember you remember your first professional check?
My first professional check. Now I don't even know if I do remember that now, which is bad. It might have been e-golf, which is way back 2015. E-golf was ending right around then. Might have been up in Virginia. It might have been it. It wasn't for much. I know that. It wasn't like I won a tournament. It was like, man, I'm rich. It's like,
Sure.
nope, Nope. I'm getting in the car and I'm still going home.
You
And
pull a Happy Gilmore and get like your giant check and for
I
30th
know
place or whatever.
dude, Mike, I should have when I won. That is the one thing I didn't do. I should have got the big check, but no, I've never got one of those.
Okay,
Maybe
what'd you buy with your first big check?
honestly, not a lot. I've not spent a lot of money until this year when I got married, bought a house, and now going to the PGA Tour. I kind of saved all my money, really. Didn't buy
Smart
cars,
man.
anything like that. I mean, maybe a TV, like a
Sure.
$500 TV. Like, yeah, like I want to, but that's about it.
Love
Nothing,
it.
no crazy
Smart man.
jewelry. I mean, I've kept my money really, and then just put a bunch into our new house. We got married 2 weeks after tour championship, and bought a house. I mean, it's been a crazy off season.
Where's
And then
home?
Gastonia, North Carolina,
Okay.
just
All right.
outside of Charlotte. Yeah, we were in
You're still
Charlotte.
there then? Okay.
Yeah, we were in Charlotte, me and my wife, and then we moved over here. So, yeah, it's been a crazy off season. Getting a tour card. I think my 32nd birthday was the day after. Closed on a house the day after that. Got married the next week, and then now we're about to host Thanksgiving for 20 something people at the new house with both families. So it's gonna be awesome.
That's one hell of a couple of 3 months.
Right? It's been a little crazy,
Love it.
but busy. It's good.
How's married life? You're a month in?
Yeah, just over a month. I mean, I would say it feels kind of the same, but I don't know.
Does she play?
No, 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 no. She does not play. Her first tournament, she kind of knew what golf was, but she kind of hit me with the what's the par four? I'm like, well, you gotta get it at four. She's like, okay, I got it. I got it. I'm like, yeah, you'll learn. Don't worry.
She
Yeah.
travel with you a lot.
A good bit, decent amount. Probably what we played 23 times. She probably traveled 7 or 8 times. It was nice though when we play Raleigh, Greenville, Knoxville from Charlotte. They can just drive. Like my parents came to all three of those. Because Knoxville is one of our favorite events. Awesome golf course over there. So yeah, it's easy on the Corn Ferry for those three. But yeah, she flew out to a few more. We always do Colorado. It's right around my mom's birthday, and they love Colorado. So yeah, she travels a good bit. She'll probably do a little bit more this year. She's not missing the Sony in Hawaii. I know that.
I was
Oh
gonna
yeah.
say she's definitely coming to Hawaii.
Yeah, that one was a quick, yeah, I'm coming. It's like, yeah, kind of figured, but
You ever been to Oahu?
no, I've never been to Hawaii. Mm-mm.
It's good. You'll love it.
I'm pumped. There's a little bit of work going on, but I'm pumped.
All right. So you're gonna play Sony's your first event and then just kind of go from there. Have you mapped out your next year yet?
Not really. Just the first three that are, Sony, Amex, Farmers, just going off last year's points list and looking at what those guys got in is what I'm basing it off of. So honestly, just planning for the first three, and then what is it? I think we got elevated event, and then waste management, and then another elevated event. So I don't know. It could be home for 3 weeks. Hopefully, I'm not. But could be home for 3 weeks right after, and then I'll be able to map it out. But I would imagine get in most tournaments early before Augusta, except the big ones, the elevateds and the waste management stuff like that.
The waste management's going to be fun. That's a unique experience.
That's one I want to get into. You can play your way into it. It's tough, but it's been done from what I've heard. So
You
that
ever
would be
play Tory?
no, never been out. No, I went out to California one time. We were in college, play golf. It was Valencia. I think they have a Q school stage there actually.
Yep.
I played a college tournament out there. But no, I haven't really played a lot of West Coast golf.
I'm gonna say something very obvious. Do not hit it in the rough on the South Course.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that on TV in years past. Yes. Yeah, we're going to try to stay out of that juicy rough.
It's juicy.
How do you prep for courses you haven't played yet? Do you get on like Tiger Woods 2017 or something? And
I mean, I could. I've been playing the new 2K. Well, I guess it's 2K23, whatever, as on PlayStation. I've done a few courses, but no, I mean, it's just going to be more work from the get go. So, like, Corn Ferry, I would usually get there around on a normal week, probably Tuesday mornings, maybe Tuesday mid afternoon. But now learning a whole new golf course, gonna have to get in Sunday nights if possible, Monday mornings, and it's just gonna be a lot of work Monday to Wednesday. But it's part of it. We're excited for it.
You a range rat?
No, opposite. I hate the range. Can't stand it. I'd
What's your
rather
what's your warm up?
40 minutes, 20 minutes putting, 20 minutes hitting, and we go to the tee. I hate getting to the golf course too early. I don't know if it's anxiety or whatever, but like when I get to the golf course, I want to play golf. Like that's what we're here to do. Like when I start my warm up too early, I look at Tater and I'm like, is there anything we can go do? Like, do you need something? Like, I need to just walk away from the range right now. Like, this is too early. Like, I'll just brush through hitting golf balls. And next thing I know, he's like, yeah, we got 30 minutes left. I'm like this is annoying. Like, I just want to go to the tee right now and play. I don't know if he gets frustrated at that or not, but I'm like, dude, I mean, so our head pro growing up at Gaston, he always told me, he's like, the range is where you warm up. It's not where you find your golf swing. It's solely there for you to warm up. Like,
Get loose.
yeah, and I've seen guys that they'll use the TrackMans and the quads on the range before round, which I don't think is a bad idea. But I don't do that. I don't know why. Maybe I should. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk to Tater. Maybe we should do that. But like for some guys, I've never understood if they don't play the golf ball that's on the range, especially for Corn Ferry. Like if I see a Shrixon guy hitting Titleist range balls on a quad before, I'm like, that's not even your golf ball. Like I don't know how you're gauging that unless he already knows how to do that. But so I actually switched to I was playing the 21 Pro V, but then the range ball this year was I think the 23. And so I was like, all right, we're going to switch to the 23 because I want to be able to practice when we get done. So I literally switched golf balls, not solely because of the range, but it had a little bit to do with it. It's like, I just want to know that we're hitting the same golf ball. Like if we go practice, like it's the same golf ball.
Right.
Yeah, I'm more of a field player and very opposite of a range rat. I would rather play 100 holes in a day than go to the range for 20 minutes. I hate the range. It's always flat. It's boring. It never happens on the golf course.
Right.
The only flat lie you get is teeing off, and sometimes that's not even flat. So
Taylor's really right brain. He sees it and feels it and then can execute it as opposed to being static. I need to hit a 158 shot here. He sees it and feels it, and then we'll pull a club and hit it. Like he probably plays better if he doesn't have a number.
yeah,
If you were to,
yeah, 100%.
I mean,
Right.
I've seen it and I've talked to Tater so many times. Like the number, it matters to a certain degree, but when he gets the ball going through his thing and he's standing there while Tater is doing a number, his mind is going a mile a minute. How do I get it from here to there? Where's the wind? What's this? What's that? And okay, now he's like Picasso painting a little mini picture and then he fires. Like
Yep.
he does a really good job of he doesn't overthink it, he doesn't underthink it, he just sees it, feels it, smells it, touches it.
Right.
Do you guys think that there's a kind of brain that is more successful or better suited for golf? Because there's both sides, right? There's like you who hates the range. I hate the range too.
Yeah.
And then you have guys like VJ Singh who just live on the range, and VJ was a great player, right? So is
Yeah.
there like a just
That's a good question. I mean, I don't like to. I mean, if you think long, you think wrong. That's what I've been told. So I like to pull the trigger quick. Like, I mean, your prep work is going to tell you where to miss it. Where is the best place to miss for this shot? That'll dictate kind of what club you're going to hit. But I just like to play fast. I don't know why. I can't stand slow play, which is not good.
Yeah.
It's slow.
Get ready.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
is it
right.
is what's your fix for the slow play on tour? Because it is pretty bad.
Uh, I mean, what they tried the shot clock, like over in Europe one time. I think that would be awesome. Um,
Just put like a 45-second shot clock on everybody, right?
even if we went from 45 seconds to say a minute, like let's just say it's a minute. We've given every player 15 more seconds. So it's a minute, you got to hit it. Like You can't sit here and wait for your wind and all that and like wait till you feel comfortable. That's not what sports are. That's why sports are awesome. You don't get to wait till you're comfortable. It's like, watching like free throws for NBA. It's like those should be on a time limit because I've seen lately a lot of players like to take forever there too. It's like, no, it's got to happen now. Like we can't just sit here all day and wait for it. But like even for me, I don't even carry. I mean, I carry a yardage book, but it's more of a scorecard holder, so I don't lose it. Like this whole year, I didn't put a single note in my yardage books.
My man. I
Somebody
love
could
it.
take somebody could take them right now from my house, and they'd be like, "Did you what's going on?" I'm like, I don't use it. I just see it and go. Like, and if we mess up, yeah, well, let's just try to get it up and down.
You're the antithesis of Matt Fitzpatrick.
Yo, the exact opposite. I mean, I played golf today, and I couldn't even tell you where I hit every drive, but he could tell you where he hit every shot from the
Yeah.
time he was like what 15 or something. He said
Yeah, that's
That's
it's
crazy.
wild, dude. That's
that's
like, and I thought it was a joke at first, but it's every
yeah,
shot. That's just wild. That's too much.
it's insane. No, I'm the exact opposite. Like I literally carry the scorecard with the yardage book cover to keep the scorecard. That's it. Like I don't ever look in there because I don't feel like I need to. Like Tater's got all the notes. And if he's like, well, look, I just look over in his book because it's the exact same book I have. I don't really see much need to put anything in there. But it's a little easier on Corn Ferry because I'd played for 4 years. So I had a pretty good idea of what's up there on most every hole, unless we went to a new course. And from years past, like, well, if you hit it over there, that's a 5. If you hit it over here, you got a chance at 4. If you just hit on the green, hell, maybe make it 3. I don't know. Roll putt in, see what happens.
What's the best part of your game?
That's part of my game. Oh, driver for sure.
I was gonna say the mental part.
No, no, no. I can be way better at that. That's where I need to tap into Harold, man. That guy's got the mental. It's so good, that guy. But no, driving for sure. There's some zones I've gotten in with a driver where I joke, but I think I could literally hit it straighter than my putter. It's kind of scary. Yeah. So
Play a
Straight
draw, play a
shot.
fade.
Yeah, I was gonna
love to
say.
just let it fall off to the right a little bit. Not really a fade. I just like to watch it fall out of the sky to the right. I don't like to watch the ball go left at all. Just ever. I hate when the ball goes left. Chris is smiling. I hate when the ball goes left.
I've I've never seen it. I've only heard the stories about it.
Well, you had the double hooks.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That shot angered me so bad until I got up there and I was like, all right, cool. I can lay it up. We're good. If I hit a flare in the right trees like I normally do when I miss, I could have been taking it unplayable with Trey, which could have changed everything. You never know.
What's the last shot that gave you nightmares?
Oh, I can tell you right now. 2 holes. They're both at the same course. 16 at Vic National and 18 at Vic National. Both tee shots. When they said we were changing the French lick, I was so pumped. I didn't want to see that 18th tee shot at Victoria National ever again. It might be the hardest tee shot I've ever hit.
What didn't you like about 16?
The par 3, I
Yeah.
mean, that's just not a fun hole.
Why so? Why so though? For
Oh,
our listeners that don't know
water
it.
left, water right. I mean, and you're up on the hill, so the ball's in the air forever. It's got plenty of time to get messed with by the wind. And then it's the 16th hole. I mean, you're coming down trying to win a tournament. I mean, that finish at Victoria National is unbelievable.
It's a
Unbelievable.
great. I
Unbelievable.
think it's a great. I would love to see that in a match play event. I think it can. I think it's a great finish for match play. It's a great finish for stroke play, but to have that as a match play finish, the last 5 holes there, insane.
Yeah.
14 through 18 are just awesome.
14 is unreal too. That's
Yeah. That's it, because you can hit driver over that bunker on the left or try to cut it off it, and you still have something long coming in. You can hit 3-wood out there, have 5-wood in, or long iron in, depending on how long you are. 15, I think, is a great par 5, but just fortunes can change really quick those last 5.
Yes.
Po-
I mean, I'm pretty sure that happened to Matt McCarty, right? Last year. He made what,
Yeah.
like six birdies in a row at one point, and then got to
Yep.
18, made like an eight.
Yep.
I remember, I think Corn Ferry posted that not just what the other day, I think.
Yeah, they did. Yep.
I didn't even know that happened
Exactly.
until they reposted that. I had no clue.
Yep.
Are you a
Yep.
design guy, Taylor? We,
What's
we talk.
that?
Are you a design guy? Do you like the golf course design? Like we talk a lot of agronomy
Uh,
on here, and
a little bit. I'm not like huge into it. The only if I ever designed a course, there'd be zero blind shots. I know that. I think blind shots are awful. I hate them. Blind any shot, I think is just awful. That's the
every
only
hole
thing.
would be dog leg right.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it'd just be a big circle.
Thanks.
It would come right back. Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
I'm a lefty, so I hate you now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh. All right, who's the most famous person you played golf with?
Michael Jordan.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead.
Did
We're
you get away
listening.
with did you get away with no bets or
No,
Yeah.
no. One bet. We beat him pretty good though. It was he had played 36 holes though. So he was on his what fifth nine. So no, we got to go down to Grove with Harold, and it was just by happen chance. We were walking out, we had just had lunch, we were walking out on the first tee, and 18 down there kind of comes right back up towards the first tee. And I mean, you can see him from
right?
150 yards away. I'm just like, whoa, there he is. So we stand on the tee and he's putting, and then him and Harold are kind of yelling back and forth. And he drives up. I mean, now he's like on the tee with us, and he was playing with other guys, and him and Harold just kind of go back and forth. He's like, "All right, well, I'll play you for this." Meanwhile, my ball is teed up the entire time, and I'm waiting to hit it down the first hole. And he, next thing you know, he just pulls his driver out. He's like, "All right, I'm playing 9 holes with y'all. Let's go." And I'm like, "Oh boy, I have to lead off too." I mean, that was probably the most nervous without being in a tournament I've ever been on
Right.
the golf course. And when I tell you I proceeded to hit it 50 yards right, that might be an understatement. It might have been 75 yards right. Oh yeah.
Just a small
Oh,
cut fall off
I
to the
love
right.
it. A
oh
professional
no.
golfer hits it 75 yards right in front of Michael Jordan.
I mean, if anybody's ever played Grove, they would know I damn near hit it on the practice tee. They'll be like, that is far. That is way right. Miles right. Um, but
You
then
make four?
yeah, I mean, I was nervous, whatever. And then, we kept playing, and then I kind of calmed down. I got to meet him on the third hole, even though I was playing with him for 2 holes. Because down there we all had our own carts and everybody's just driving, hitting golf balls, and you're just going. And then I introduced myself to him on the third hole, and he knew where Gastonia is because James Worthy. James Worthy's from Gastonia. And then after I met him, it kind of like, the shock factor kind of went away. And I ended up playing pretty good. He actually called me unathletic, which was awesome. I enjoyed that.
That's
Yeah.
That's a
So
the
compliment, right?
nicest thing anybody said
That's
to
the
you.
night.
I mean, it's kind of true, but like, so he
Well, we know you don't like to run, so
no, God no. No. But so we're playing in 7 and 8. I made 2 long putts, and on 9T, I mean, stripe this driver, and he just looks up and he's like, "Who is this unathletic mother whooping our ass?" And I was like, "Oh hell."
Oh, hold on. So did he not know you were a professional golfer?
No, he did. He
Okay.
did. But he was also just giving a jab to Harold, and he goes, "Man, he might be the best golfer in the group." And I just looked right at him. I said, "I am." And then he was like, he looked at me and Harold was like, "Oh, now it's on." Because Harold hates losing to me. I hate losing to Harold. I don't ever want to lose to Harold. But no, that's easily the coolest story I have from playing golf, and it all happened by just being in the right place at the right time. Like
right.
if we eat lunch for 20 more minutes,
I love
sit
it.
down, just BSing, just talking, that doesn't happen. Or if instead of we played 18 that morning, instead of grabbing lunch, we just kept going, that doesn't happen.
Did you
So
take some money from him?
yeah, I took $500 off of him.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you still have that?
No, I spent it in the pro shop, so he just got it right back. So it didn't really matter.
Bought a pair of Jordans.
Yeah, I should have. No, I just bought a bunch of yeah, anything logoed from the Grove, which was I mean, I still have it all, but yeah, he got it right back. But it was a sick afternoon, no
What a
doubt.
great. When was that, Taylor?
That was right before we went to Saudi Arabia. So this have been last February, 2 Februarys ago. Sorry. Yeah. See, my years run together.
Do you remember what Jordan shot?
Yeah, he did not play good. He had to be tired. I mean, he probably shot 40, and we had to give him 5 shots. I think I shot like 33 after I made my bogey from a zillion yards right on number one. Then I started to actually play some pretty good golf. I mean, the putt I made on 8 from 30 feet was for eagle, and I could tell that it got under his skin a little bit. And then he called me on athletic, which I still think is awesome. I tell that story all the time.
Love it. What a great story. Thanks for
Oh,
sharing. I
it
love
was
that.
great. Yeah, oh, yeah. It
I
was
don't know too
fantastic.
many people that would be comparatively athletic to Michael Jordan. So
Yeah,
Dude, he looks like he could just suit up and play right now. No
sure.
problem. No problem. It is, and he was awesome guy too. Like the whole time, just talking, because guys that are that famous, they could just play golf with you and just walk around, whatever. But now he was genuinely interested in like what we were doing, stuff like that. Like had a great time, and then he wasn't happy about the way he played, but I mean, he played what 36 holes that day, so I mean, we kind of got him. He was probably a little tired, but he'll never tell you that.
hey, I'm trying to see on your shoulder, is that like a Labrador or is that a string?
No, yeah, this is Roback. It's a little dog. That's
Okay.
the logo. Yeah.
It was just in like a higher spot than normal. I was like, he's got a string on his shirt.
Mike, have you never heard of Roback?
Roback.
No,
Oh my
I just got to get
gosh.
some of that, man.
I gotta
Man,
get out
that
more.
stuff.
You do need to get out more. Good Lord.
Welcome to the golf podcast.
Welcome to the golf podcast, Mike. It's nice to have you. I'm Eddie. That's Taylor, and this is
Is this
Chris.
thing on?
Roback is a golf. They've been in I don't know.
Yeah, they've been
Okay,
blowing
so
up in the golf space. Yeah, for
are you a
sure.
golf fan? Like, do you watch golf?
I do. Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I would say I'm more. I like to watch live golf if that makes sense. Like
sure.
I tune in when it's on TV, but
Yeah,
like if I'm sitting at my club down here at Gaston and we're in the locker room and like I just if two guys are just sitting there like I'm gonna beat you today or no I'm gonna beat you I would literally go watch that just because I see two people that want to beat each other. I think that if playing anything if I see two people that want to beat each other I'll watch it.
you're just super competitive.
Yeah, and I just love golf. I'm a weirdo. My friends sometimes they make fun of me. They're just like, dude, you're just a golf like weirdo. I'm like, yeah, but like I'm not a golf nerd to where I could tell you every club about everything. I just like to play golf. Like today, I just
Right.
went and played just for kicks. Just
Do you
do
have
some.
a favorite player? Is that weird to ask? Like, is it weird to have a favorite player as a professional golfer?
No, I really liked Ernie Els growing up.
Okay,
Um, and then
kind of
obviously,
idled him for a little bit.
yeah. I mean, he gave me a high five and a golf ball at Augusta on a Wednesday when I was little. So I was just like, yeah, that's my guy.
Cool.
Can't swing it like him. Got a tempo about the exact opposite of him. Chris could tell you. I mean, I just the exact opposite. So I
Okay, so
didn't
I
didn't learn
I
much watching him.
I did see some of your videos. Are you still doing the where you hold it outside in the heel?
Oh yeah. Oh
That
yeah.
that's the Dixon move.
It's just so weird, and I would tell everybody not to try it, even though everybody tries it on the range when they walk by. It still catches some people off guard. They'll Mike Tater's had guys. He's told me they've come up and asked him like walking down the first tee. They're like, "Did he do that to like mess with us?" And he's just like, "No, man, that's just what he does."
Okay, share with our listeners how that happened. How did that start?
I would love to tell you how it started, but I don't really remember. It did
Okay.
not start, it didn't start as a drill, but still to this day, when I look down and I'm about to hit it, it looks like it's on the heel. So it's definitely I can tell it's moved. But then when I watch video, it's almost like a horror movie. I'm like, ooh, pretty far. But to me, when I'm looking down, it looks like it's just on the heel. So I'm okay with it. Like, and
Doesn't matter.
I changed. But yeah, like I would love to tell you it started as a drill and that's how it worked. But no, it's just for some reason I just let it bounce out there and then it finds a spot or it bounces sometimes, maybe a number of bounces. I don't know. And then I just go. But like a friend of mine that I play in the mountains with, that I play pro member with, he loves to joke with me. He's like, because I also move my head back like this. Like I'll kind of like predominantly look at it with my left eye. And he'll look at me and he'll go, I know you tried to hit that hard. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, yeah, you gave it that extra stink eye. Like it moved a little bit more. I'm like, But everybody loves to give me flack about it. But no, it's a weird move. I mean, you can try it if you want. I don't know if it'll work the same, but
Sure.
it's been working, so I'm not really going to mess with it. Like, and when me and my coach work on it, we don't ever change it. Obviously, it's been that way for 10 years now.
Is that just for tee shots, or is there a time when you
Well, no,
stop
it's
that?
all of it. As the clubs get shorter, though, it doesn't go as far. But yeah,
Right.
as they go up, though, that driver gets, I mean, way out there.
Have you tried
That's
a
also,
putting? Have you tried a putting?
no, we don't try it with putting. Some weeks I've wanted to try it with a putter.
Right.
Trust me. There's been some weeks where you putt it just so bad, you're like, I mean, I'm almost going to turn my Odyssey 7 backwards and try to hit it with the little fang. Can't be worse than what I'm doing with the face. Can't be worse than what I was doing with the face for a while. But yeah, I mean, it's a weird deal. I can't really put a finger on why it started or
It
how.
worked, but it works.
Yeah,
It works. That's all that matters.
It got you a tour card.
Right. Exactly.
Do you have a favorite putter?
Yeah, the 7, man, the Odyssey 7. I have so many iterations of it with hosels and necks and, little slant necks and double bends, different colors. I mean, I'm crazy enough to think a different color pattern is going to make me putt better. It won't. You just got to go practice. That's all it is. That's it. And I don't like sitting on the putting green either. I'd rather go play. I'm just a weird dude.
Any weird superstitions? Like, do you carry your ball markers in your left pocket, right pocket? Always mark your, how do you mark your balls? Things like that.
Only quarters, and they have to be in the 60s. Will not, it's got to either be a 60s quarter or one of the new ones that's past 2000. Like if it's a regular quarter with a 1970, I ain't using it. I'll use anything else. And then I have my college teammates to thank for that. Some South Carolinian guys who turned me on to that in college. And once I got some, quarters in the 60s and used them, I would weirdly start to check all my quarters and keep them or not. Like
Heads up, tails.
Oh, heads up only. And if I
Heads up.
got to move it over a putter head, flip it
Yeah.
over.
Are you keeping an eye out for like a 1959 quarter?
That's a good point. I've never had.
Come on, Taylor. You're
Never
welcome.
I think you're selling yourself short there.
I agree. No, my lowest is 61. I haven't tickled with the 59 in a long time. Hopefully we can one day.
Do you
Soon.
know your official world golf ranking?
No.
Do you even care?
No. I mean, I couldn't even tell you actually, but to me, as a pro golfer, I just look at everybody and know if people are, you know what I mean? Like we know how good everybody is. Like
That's my point. Is like I
know,
personally don't think it matters. Like
Yeah.
the percentages or like the 0.02 points or something like that.
Right.
You're 156, by the way, if you were wondering. There you go.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty damn good to say you're the
Take that.
156th best
Yeah.
player in the world.
Take that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
Now, where's HV3 though?
Oh
I don't
man,
know.
he's gonna live. I don't know where he is.
Can't let him beat you.
No.
Well, live guys, they get ranking. They get points now.
Do they? No, I don't think
I
they
think
do.
so. No?
No, I think that's the big
That's
stuff.
the big sticking point.
Yeah. Yep.
If you were the commissioner for one day and you got to change one rule, what would you change?
Oh man, this is probably a cop out, but divots in the fairway.
That's not a cop out. That's the right answer, actually.
Got to take them out. I mean, I just did my job, and now you want to tell me to hit it out, but it's literally ground under repair. It's quite literally the definition of a divot almost, especially when they put the sand in there. That's literally ground under repair.
It's amazing how many players we ask this, Taylor, and how many answer it with that. And you've never heard an episode of our podcast, and it's what, 90%, guys?
At least.
I mean,
and the couple that didn't say that had some sort of weird, obscure rule change that I couldn't even remember.
I can't even remember either, but yeah, it's mainly divots out of a fairway.
if I had to pick another one, it would be with the scorecard. Like nothing. I would be like, you know
What's
what?
that?
Like you know how like you sign
You
for the
sign an
wrong
Oh, if
incorrect
you
score?
sign
scorecard.
incorrect,
Yeah.
That shouldn't even be a thing. Everybody
I
knows.
agree.
Everybody knows that we shot. Like if you get it wrong, yeah. But I agree. You know, it's a little bit of paperwork we have to do. You just got
Sure.
to sit there and do it. But to be kicked out of a tournament because you signed the wrong score, I don't like that.
Well, for any crazy reason that Jay Monahan and the RNA are listening to this podcast, you have been you're on notice
Good.
for changing this rule.
That's fine.
Golly,
It'd be great.
get it. Let's get it. Did we do we haven't done rapid fire yet, but we kind of got a lot of those questions answered.
I have a question.
Go,
What's your
Chris. Come on,
what's
yeah,
your
let's
what's your
speak up.
favorite sandwich? What's like the perfect sandwich for you,
Oh yeah,
and
let's
where
talk
did it
food.
come
Yeah.
from?
I mean, I'm pretty generic, but dude, the number 8 from Jersey Mike's is unbelievable.
Jersey Mike's. A number 8 from Jersey Mike's.
That sounds like a turkey provolone. I think I get that
No,
too,
that's
actually.
that's a 7. I'm
That's a
feeling
7.
He's got the numbers.
He's got the numbers right.
so,
Shout
yeah.
out Jersey Mike's.
Oh, they're the best. The best.
Jersey
And they're
Mike's
almost
and a
found in every
vodka
town.
soda.
Yeah.
Are you a
Yes.
foodie, Taylor? Like, do you like to go out to good restaurants in your cities that you travel to?
Just good steakhouse every now and then. No, I wouldn't say I'm a huge foodie where I got to get out and have all the local spots. No, just good steakhouse and I'm good.
Can't go wrong with a good steak.
You can't. I know it.
No, never.
Or if you go to Longhorn, the appetizers there. Fire. I freaking
What do you get at Longhorn? What's your appetizer there?
spicy chicken bites, firecracker wraps, Wild West shrimp. Oh, dude, all of them. The wings are good. Oh, dude, everything. Everything.
What was that app we had when we were in Boise at PF Chang's? The lettuce, those the chicken, the
Oh,
lettuce things. What are they called?
I don't know. I haven't been to PF. That's probably, I mean, in the last 5 years, that's the only time I've been to PF Chang's, but they were good. I know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Chris, what-
We were crushing them. I don't remember what it was called. Something
We had
PF Chang's.
we had three. We ordered 3 of them, and they all went.
Oh yeah,
And
crushed
there were
them.
like 8 of us at dinner.
Yep.
It was
Chris,
Oh, yeah.
what was that drink we had at Bardenay that you
Please
introduced
and-
us to?
Please and thank you.
Please
Yeah.
and thank
Please and
you.
thank you.
An old
Taylor, you would
fashioned
like
with
it. Damn good whiskey.
balsamic.
It's a bourbon
right?
drink,
All right, we'll try it.
a
It is a
fig
good drink.
balsamic reduction. So good. I mean, you're not
That
going to
sounds
find it
really
at home.
pretentious, but it was delicious.
It's so good.
It really was
My
good.
favorite drink. This is the one big reason I love to go to Boise is to get that drink at Bardenay
Nice.
And to see us, of course.
No
and
doubt.
to see Mike and Eddie.
That's right.
No
Taylor Dickson here on Rough Fairways. Why do you play golf?
because it's the best game in the world. Easy. Yeah. I mean, you can literally hit one shot, drop a ball, and it's not the same. It's wild. The lie will be different. The wind will be doing something different. You know, just you feel different. You're going to make a different swing. It's the craziest, best game in the world.
Love it. You think golf's in a good spot?
Great spot. Yeah.
Has it changed much in 5, 10 years?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a new tour out there. But yeah, I mean, I think it's in a good spot. You know, need competition to breed, excellence. So I think we're in a good spot. I don't know if they'll ever merge. Who knows? But that's not up for me. I just get to play golf every day.
You think there's a distance problem?
Kinda, maybe. But I mean, I don't know if we need to roll the golf ball back as much as they need to just pinch the fairways, probably make the rough a little longer.
Yeah.
But I mean, once you pinch them in too far, we start to get angry. So there's not everybody's gonna be happy. So whatever.
Chris.
It's an imperfect system. I think me and Chris agree a lot. So
It's such a great question because it's a setup for like how do you make courses tougher? Everybody's going so low, and
Well,
it's
I mean,
always
it's the fairways I've heard on the PGA Tour, they're firm, they're fast, but that also keeps you from hitting the fairway sometimes if you don't shape it the right way. You're just going to run through, or so there's reasons for everything, but I mean, I guess making the rough longer might help, but I mean, guys are strong and they're going to figure it out. But
Right.
I mean, just I hit it pretty straight, so hopefully I don't have to hit it out of the rough that much, but I will because I still hit Ric Flares all the time.
Do you
So
make the noise too when you hit it?
no, we can't do that. We don't need to draw more attention to ourselves before we walk in the trees. We don't need to do that.
Oh man, he's a newly married man, Taylor Dickson. All right, Taylor, we're gonna let you get going. Um,
Appreciate it. Good. Had
but
a blast.
what's I mean, you're a fortunate man. You get to play this silly game with a stick and a white ball, and we hit it, we find it. And how has golf ultimately kind of changed your life?
You get to meet incredible people and go to even better places, which wouldn't happen without golf. I mean, I know Chris because of golf. Does it get better? I mean,
A little bit.
Flattery will get you
yeah, I mean,
everywhere.
it's just so
I mean,
fun,
golf did introduce us to, and
True.
I'm super
right?
thankful for that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I
Like,
mean,
I mean,
Chris was on Brent's bag. He came to Boise and we just met and exchanged
yeah.
phone numbers. So yeah, but go ahead.
No, I mean, it's taken me around the world, which I never would have thought. I mean, like going to play in Saudi Arabia, be like, yeah, that'll never happen. Like, why would I ever go there? But golf took me there,
Right.
So it's a cool game that everybody can play no matter what, and you get to play it for a lifetime. So buckle up because it ain't getting easier. I know that.
No, it is not.
Unless they
Damn
make the
right.
hole smaller,
But that's the fun of it.
right? I mean, every day is something new. You
I
never know.
love the I love the challenge of putting the puzzle together every day.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just trying to figure it out. Some days
Yep.
are better than others.
Yep.
Chris, how has golf changed your life?
Oh my gosh. Ooh, that's a great question. I wasn't expecting a question.
Boom.
I think it's allowed me. I didn't get to this until I was kind of much older in life to this level, and I think it allowed. I think for a long time I was looking for a way to scratch an itch that I didn't know how to scratch. I'm a hyper competitive person. Um, I like to think that I'm a teacher by nature, and this kind of allows me to help people and guide people and but still be kind of in the cauldron every week. And that's really important. And that kind of is what fulfills me. Um, Obviously meeting people, traveling, there are upsides to you could talk for days about, but I think at the end of the day, it'll be um, being there's nothing more exciting than playing meaningful golf on the last night on Sunday. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that to me is like that's what you work hard for, that's what you practice for, and it's fun to just put it all out there and see where it falls. And
Yep.
you
With a
know,
with a close second being a podcast on Tuesday evening.
Sure.
yeah, I
100%.
mean,
I mean, hey, Taylor, we had Chris and Cody on earlier this year.
Oh, nice.
Will you and Tater come on later this year?
I think we can do that for
Yeah,
sure. You get Tater on here, man. He may never come off. You
that's
got to
perfect. It's just content.
you get him going.
I
He
mean,
is
we need to
ready
talk to
to go.
Tater.
We'll make that one the
We need his
extended director's
anxiety on
cut.
this podcast.
Yes. Dude, Tater will keep you entertained. And then he'll tell you some more stuff about me and him. Like, all right, real quick before I leave.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, go
I
ahead,
have to tell
please.
you, I talked to him this morning about what to ask you.
Did you?
Yeah,
Nice. So,
I
all
did.
right, since he did that, how about this? I'll tell you about the first time he gave me a wrong number. I think it was 3 weeks in. And we were in Huntsville, Alabama, and I leave this, I mean, from it must have been 140 something. And I mean, I just come up way short with a 9 iron. And I'm just kind of thinking, like, oh, whatever, you know, gust of wind, whatever. And 8 weeks later, somebody was talking about Huntsville. And I was just like, yeah, dude, this one hole, man, I got this crazy gust. And he kind of laughs. And I'm like, well, It wasn't funny, dude. We made bogey. Like, it wasn't funny. He goes, no, I'm safe enough now, but yeah, I gave you the wrong number there. Completely wrong number. So, and I was like, you mother, what? Just tell me. He was like, I was scared you were gonna fire me. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna fire you, dude. Don't worry. But at least tell me. He didn't tell me for 8 weeks, maybe longer. I just remember him being like, oh no, that was definitely a wrong number. It's like, God, he kills me. That guy.
But that is like the quintessential Tater, though.
Oh, he was so nervous to tell me that he had the wrong number. I'm like, it's fine. I mean, I missed fairway. We all mess up. Whatever. Just don't let it happen again. And then it may not have happened since. So all good. But yeah, he was so nervous to tell me that he messed up. And I'm like, dude, it's good. And then I was like, but I gave you an out and you took it. I said, gust of wind. And he said, yeah, I just ate that. I just didn't tell you. I was like, I know. I told you 2 minutes later.
I know we got bogey.
Oh my gosh, dude. That guy, yeah, we should get him on here later this year for sure.
Yeah, let's get
Absolutely.
you on. Let's get you on. Let's catch up with you. We'd love to know how like the first half of the season or first quarter of the season goes, and we'll be
Absolutely.
rooting for you, man. Taylor, we really
Appreciate it.
appreciate your time, man.
Yeah,
It was
man.
really nice meeting you in Boise, and
Absolutely.
we'll be in touch. Okay,
Perfect.
we'll get this edited and everything, and
Awesome.
Chris and Mike won't do anything. I do everything, and then we'll put it out. So
Chris is here to drink beer and talk. I
that's
like it.
it.
I like
And
it.
he's out of beer, isn't he? He's always talking though. But you're probably out of beer, Chris. You probably need to go. You're on
He's never
vacation. There
never
it
out of
is.
beer. Yeah, he's never out of beer.
All right. Well, your wife can have you back now. We tell her we thank her for her time too.
No, it's all good. We're on vacation. It's all good. It's all good, man.
Oh man. Oh no, boys, I enjoyed it. Thanks for having me on. That was awesome.
Absolutely, Taylor.
First one ever. I think I did all right.
There we go.
You did
fantastic.
amazing, buddy.
Yeah,
Did
Tater,
great.
we'll get the
TD,
second.
thanks, man. Appreciate you, buddy.
Absolutely. Glad we got it scheduled. It's a crazy time of the year, and we're getting the new house ready for
Yeah, man.
25 people coming. So it's just been a madhouse. So thank you for being able to allow me to do it on my schedule almost. I hope it didn't ruin you
Our
guys'
pleasure.
schedule.
100%.
I appreciate it.
All right, Tay.
All right.
Thank you, boys. See y'all
Later.
later.
Later, bro.
See you, man.
Bye.
Rough Fairways is produced by Eddie Dunn, Mike Sells, and Chris Schwartz. Our thanks again to Taylor. Appreciate the conversation. Good luck next year. Go kick some butt at the Sony. Newly minted PGA Tour player, Taylor Dickson, everybody. Listeners, we appreciate you guys. Enjoy the holiday season, and we'll be back in January for some new content and some new guests. For Mike, I'm Eddie. That's Chris. We are Rough Fairways. And remember, be kind to each other.